You have probably sent the same email 20, 30 times this month. Welcome packets, contracts, proposals, all slightly tweaked and all manual. Well, what if the client emails with attachments actually sent themselves? Instead of thinking, how do I send these faster? Maybe start thinking, how do I make sure this never needs to be sent manually again? Because once you do that, nothing gets missed, everything stays consistent, and your workflow actually scales. Hey there, I'm Alex Knowles from automationhelpers.com, and we have helped hundreds of businesses automate and streamline their workflows using industry-leading portals, apps, and integrations. In this video, I'm going to show you how to automate your emails in Airtable, including generating personalized PDFs and sending them automatically. But more importantly, this is about solving a problem that most businesses don't realize they have, because this is just more than sending an email. It's everything that revolves around them. Rewriting the same messages, updating documents for each client, attaching the right files every time, and double checking nothing gets missed. And as soon as you're handling multiple clients and multiple projects at once, that manual process quickly becomes a bottleneck. So instead of managing emails, we've built a system that manages them for you. To make this real, let's walk through a simple scenario. Let's just say you've closed a deal. The client's ready to get started. Now the next steps. You need to send over a welcome email, onboarding details, and documents that are required and requested for your client to finalize. Usually, you would do all of this manually. You might have an email body template and a document template, but you're slightly tweaking it and you are still spending time updating it with that particular client's details. Well, instead of doing it manually, why not lean on a system like Airtable to get that done for you? Here we have built a CRM or a sales pipeline that can actually get it done for you. Rather than manually sending your emails, this system understands when an email needs to be sent and what content and documents need to be included in that email. So here we've got our leads table, our companies table linked to the leads, as we can see here. Those are also linked to deals that we can see here, whether they be open, discovery call, proposal sent, won, lost. We've got templates, which we'll talk more about in a moment, and activities where all the things happen. So templates is the interesting one. Because we are offering multiple services through our business, our agency, well, we're going to have different documents and different emails that need to be sent out. As we can see here, we've got the service type, automation and workflow setup, CRM setup, AI and process automation, and client onboarding setup. So we can see here that we've got a proposal and an onboarding. Not only are these related to documents, but we've also created email subjects and email bodies. If we open this up, we'll notice that we can dynamically pull in the details of our lead, our company, our client. So now that we see we've got a pipeline, a system set up, this is where everything comes together. Up until this point, we've already done the heavy lifting. We've created the structure, we've created the bones of how we manage our work. But that doesn't mean that it does the work for us. And that's the next step and where automation comes in. Instead of manually checking deals, writing emails, and sending the same messages over and over, we can let the system handle it for us. Let's start off simple. So we first need to understand how Airtable actually handles or sends emails. Inside Airtable, we can create an automation and choose a trigger. For example, when a new lead comes in, a new record is being created in our leads table. Or we could do it so that when a deal moves to qualify. From there, we just add an action. And one of the available actions we have is, you guessed it, sending an email. Now, there are a few ways that we can actually send an email via an Airtable automation. You can use Airtable's built-in email feature, or you can connect your email account to send emails directly from your own address. Now, in most cases, you clearly want to connect your own email account and keep things personalized, because if you do send it from email, it's going to come from a generic email address, a generic Airtable email address, that is. But you also have the option to connect your emailing tool through webhooks or a platform like Make or Zapier, but let's just connect to Gmail for the sake of this video. Now, once that's connected, all we need to do is define who the email is going to, the subject line, of course, the body of the message, the email itself, and include an attachment if need be. The key thing here is that we can pull all of that info, that data directly from our Airtable system. So instead of writing emails manually, we're just referencing fields like name, company, or the service that we're providing. And Airtable will handle the rest. It's a dynamic email that we don't have to rewrite or copy and paste each time. But a quick note, we also have the ability to lean on AI to generate an email message for us. And you might be eager to explore that. You just add another action, select generate with AI and generate text. Then you would just pull that into the email body in the same way that you pull the data from your Airtable bases. But instead of just a simple automation, let's take a look at how email automation in Airtable can actually move the needle of your business. A really common example that we see again and again with clients is sending proposals, because at this stage in your pipeline, you're usually doing the same manual processes over and over. You are putting in the client details to a proposal document template. You're then drafting an email, attaching that proposal, and then sending it off. And of course, jumping into your CRM or pipeline and updating the record. Instead, let's automate it. So for the trigger, you would choose when a record matches conditions, and we'll have it set to deal status equals ready for proposal. Now, anytime a deal moves into this stage, the automated workflow will fire. Next, we'll have an action to find the correct template. Remember that templates table we looked at earlier? This is how we also streamline your workflow. So we look in the templates table for the template type being proposal and the service, which is the service of the deal. Remember, we had multiple. Then after that, we add our email action. We'll clearly send the email to the contact or the lead linked to the deal. And for the contact, we'll pull directly from that template again. Subject will be the email subject, but the body, this is where it gets tricky. Now, you could have a generic email for all proposals like we do here and just pull in the dynamic data necessary, like the lead name, of course, the service, and any other info that's relevant. But perhaps you want to create a dynamic email to be sent that relates specifically to the service you're providing that client. And in our templates table, we saw a field that did just that, that email body field. This is what this run script step is here for. We pull the email body into this run script step, and we actually create our own variables to replace those placeholders that we saw in the email body. If I just quickly jump over the template, there we can see we have a placeholder for name, for service. Of course, this is a basic example, but we can get more advanced than that. However, of course, the run script step is a far more advanced way to do this. Now, if you want to learn more about how you can set up the run script step, be sure to watch these videos on our channel or reach out to us at Automation Helpers, where our team can definitely help you. But back to the automation. So we've got this set up, and because we're using dynamic fields like name, company, service, the email is automatically going to be personalized for that client, and we don't have to worry about it. Instead of course, writing out our own emails. All we would need to do is to move the deal to ready for proposal, and the email takes care of itself. However, we haven't touched on something. Of course, you would need to ensure that for the attached proposal to be sent with this, that your team is doing their due diligence and actually attaching it to the deal. If we jump into the deal, we can see that we have a column to add that file, but we all know far too well that sometimes this doesn't happen. And if someone in your team sets the status to ready for proposal, that automation triggers and it sends the email. Well, if the document isn't attached, then your client receives an email without the proposal. Not very professional. So what we can do is actually lean on Airtable automations and this workflow, this automation itself, to generate the document for us. So all that data already lives within your deal, your lead, your company, whatever it might be, the template. You just need to use a document generation tool to generate a document from that info. Usually this is done in something like Google Docs, where you're actually dynamically filling in the info, the data from Airtable into the document itself. Airtable will act as the source of truth. It will automatically generate that document outside of Airtable, and then it will pull that document back into Airtable as a PDF. Then you would just attach that here within the attached file. Pretty easy. Now, if you do want to learn more about how you can actually automate your documents, we've got a video coming out soon. So make sure you subscribe to the channel and check that out. Now, to finish this off, there is one last step that we should think about, because once you have the status change to ready for proposal, it automatically sends the email and the proposal. You don't want to have to jump into your system and manually update the status to be proposal sent. So we just add an action at the end to update our deal status to proposal sent. Now, so far, we've just looked at sending emails through Airtable automations, but Airtable doesn't just work one way, because you can also have Airtable react to emails incoming and then trigger actions to occur both in Airtable and the rest of your tech stack from that received email. So for example, let's say a client replies to your proposal email. Instead of manually checking your inbox, then jumping into Airtable and updating your CRM or your pipeline, you can have Airtable capture that response and tie it directly back to the deal. For example, if someone replies saying they're ready to move forward, you could automatically move that deal to 1 or even straight into onboarding, which then triggers your next set of emails. And that shows the power of Airtable, because in 2026, it's more important than ever to have your tech stack connected. You shouldn't be just focusing in your email inbox and then jumping into your work management systems to get things done. They should be connected and unified. But back to looking at sending emails for you. Now, that proposal workflow we looked at could work for any other number of workflows. Onboarding, contracts, welcome packets. But not every client replies straight away. Sometimes you're forced to follow up with them. You send a proposal and it's been 5 days since they responded. Well, with Airtable, we could set up an automation to send a follow-up email on your behalf. So you're no longer checking your inbox and seeing, oh, I sent that 5 days ago, I better follow up with them. Instead, focus on having a system that actually gets that done for you. So here we can see that if a deal has been sitting in proposal sent for more than 5 days, then an action occurs that sends a follow-up email asking if they have either seen the email or the next steps that they want to take. But if you aren't eager to set up follow-up emails, you can also internally notify your team by just creating either a Slack notification or emailing your team saying, hey, we're still waiting on this. Can you please have a look and perhaps follow up with the client? And we can go further with this still, like sending an email when a meeting has been scheduled. Maybe you have a discovery call and you require certain details from your client before you actually jump on that call. Well, you could trigger an email that shares a form with the client. And that form could be a form within Airtable that automatically captures that data and then puts it into your Airtable system. The whole point here is having Airtable work for you so that you don't have things slipping through the cracks and you're not duct taping a bunch of tools together just so your sales pipeline or whatever system you are running runs smoothly. Now, if you find yourself or your team sending the same email more than once, this is going to save you hours. If you need help setting this up or other parts of your business for success, do not hesitate to reach out to us at automationhelpers.com, where our team of experts are offering a free 30-minute consultation. So book yours today.